Wonderful. Hello, everyone. I'm welcoming you from the VR Play Park from Prague. We have a lot of people running around today, which is very exciting. We are supported by the VR Nerds, and this broadcast is brought to you by VR Nerds and VR Play Park. I'm welcoming you here with Ruth, who is calling us from Canada, right? Where in Canada are you actually?
I'm in Montreal, Canada. Sunshine just came back to the island. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me again, and I'm very happy you're doing this broadcast. Like
I'm
it's really
actually
really fun.
I'm actually very excited that we are doing this super female empowerment thing. It's very empowering, and I would like to, in this way, definitely encourage more girls and more female personas to get involved in the game as well as in esports overall. Um, would you like to actually tell us a little bit about your project and what you are doing?
Yeah, so I'm generally a VR creator and designer. I run a couple of different initiatives. One of them, which I think you were mentioning, is Women in Immersive Tech Europe, which is a nonprofit that basically tries to enable females and also diverse people, allies that work in the immersive technology sector and try to give them a stage. So if you go to our website, there's a couple of recordings of events that we hosted. We are hosting regular events in Allspace VR. We also have a resources tab with a lot of links to blogs and to interesting pages, as well as a speakers directory where you can find female speakers for your topic for your conference, or if you're a creator or a producer or something working in the immersive tech industry, you can like put your name down there and basically therefore like reach a bigger audience. And so these are a couple of the things I'm doing, but I'm also just creating virtual reality experiences. I really like to be in VR chat. So if someone that watches this broadcast likes to be in VR chat as well, let me know. I would love to hang out.
That is ultra cool, honestly. Let's share a link to your initiative and to your website in the comment sections. We will definitely do that in probably in the end of the stream because it seems like it might be a little complicated right now. But let's get it in there so we can provide a little bit of support. Okay. Let's look a little bit into the ratings for our last week matches. Actually, we would like to encourage all of our audience and everybody who is currently watching into commenting, and so we get to actually know what is happening in on our social media. And we would like to answer any of the questions and comments and all of that. With the ratings from last week, so Rashmid actually right now is the team winning the tournaments. They have 24 points, followed by Policeman with a Triple H, who is currently the strongest player for amount of kills, and he has 113 kills overall in the game, which is actually very interesting because most of the teams who are doing quite well still have about 60, 70 kills on average. Then the second team is the Policeman, and the third team is JD with MOD. Um, he would love to hear this, but he keeps telling everybody like, "Oh yeah, I have the best ratings," blah blah blah. It's not true. Don't believe that. He will get there though. He might get there. I mean, what about your opinion? Do you think that he will get there very very fast?
So I think Policeman is just a really, really strong team. To be honest, they were my favorite from the beginning, or when I was still in the cup, they were at least the biggest rival I was looking at the time. So I have to say they're honestly still my favorite in
Okay.
terms of if I should make a bet, I would bet on Policeman.
Honestly, they're kind of my favorite too, but it's only probably because Triple H, he plays here with us, and I get on daily basis I do get in touch with him. Also, it was his birthday yesterday, and
Oh,
what
really?
age would you guess to Triple H?
I think he's 26, 27.
Well, he just turned 25, actually.
25. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew he was a bunch younger than I am. It's really fun to see, though, how good he is. I mean, he's super fit. He's super like just into
You
it
can see
and
him
really
like
ambitious.
where? Here, right there, right there. In the orange shirt, you can see him behind me doing all the little sports. And this is Maurice. This is Staldina with the team WHO, WHW. That's what's up. The very new team. Yeah. So at least the audience gets a little bit. I still haven't really figured out the viewing points. We'll get there though. We'll get there. So, yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
that's kind of about the ratings. You can see all the ratings on our Discord website. Discord connecting platform. I guess that's what I would sell it as better. And that's Tower Tag Discord. You can question, you can ask for the links in the comment sections. We'll provide all of that. And yeah, definitely we would love to encourage everyone to ask questions and comment on those things. So tonight's matches. So we are playing a map Rig and a mode Elimination. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so actually, Rick is one of my favorite maps. I'm very, very sad that I can't play today. It's one of my I would say one of the old and really good ones. Back
Okay.
then, like of the old 4 versus 4 matches. This was by far my favorite one. It has a couple of very, very interesting positions to play. I'm referring to the ones that we call the fivers, or like the 4.5, the 55ers. So it's basically when you start in your base, you go forward like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 are the corners. So basically, there you like fighting around the edges of the map, around like halfway into the map. So if you are owning those positions, your team has a huge advantage because they can break forward, they can break into the base of the other team. And if you're losing them, you have the vulnerability that the people can break really easily into your own base. Like it has this
Okay.
kind of crystal shape. We're gonna see it when we jump in there. Elimination is a super interesting game mode. I do think it's my favorite because it needs the players to coordinate a lot and also to play a little bit more sustainable and a little bit more defensive, conservative compared to, for example, deathmatch. Because in elimination, if you die, you're out until the point is made,
Okay.
until all of your teammates are out or you get all of the other
And so you get a point
So-
where you kick all of the opposite teams players, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So the whole team has to be eliminated, and you as a player, you can't respawn. So
Okay.
there's no way to come back to take that point home for your team if you're eliminated once. So
Okay.
it's really, most importantly, people shouldn't die here. I believe we're going to see a lot of fairly conservative matches, fairly in a fairly high focus on healing, because healing is key in these game modes where you actually shouldn't die. If you're a team that has one player less than the other team, so you're basically outnumbered, it's a way harder deal to actually score a point.
Okay.
So it's a very, very exciting game mode. I think it's more advanced than the other game modes that we saw so far. Definitely way more advanced than deathmatch.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to see the matches. The
too.
first match that we're gonna jump into is Riot Taggers
And overkill.
Riot Taggers exactly versus Overkill. And Dietz Dazzle is opening the lobby, and it looks like he already has a lobby open, and he's in the middle of the match. I'm not sure. I'm not controlling the screen, so I think we should definitely jump in there.
Join it.
I just kept on talking because I thought we're still waiting for the lobby, but definitely let's try to jump in there.
I would just like to mention for the Czech audience that we are streaming also in Czech today. You can maybe possibly see on the behind me somewhere that we are streaming in Czech on the other platforms. We are streaming through Czech Saber community, and they are watching majorly the Czech Saber team. So this is a little bit different of a stream, but we are all cooperating and we are trying to cater for both of the audiences. So what do we have here? How are we doing?
So what we're seeing here is a game where already 1 point was made by Team Fire. So they already eliminated all of the Team Ice players once. And right now we have 2 people on Team Fire, 1 person on Team Ice. That's not a very good situation for Team Ice again. It can very well be that Team Fire, who could potentially crossfire the 1 player from Team Ice, can get them. If you're, oh yeah, there we go. That looks very much like Team Ice is getting crossfired here big time. I have to make the screen a bit bigger to actually see everything. That was it. So they didn't make the point. Team Ice player made it up until the end, but they had already 1 point before. So Team Fire won this round. This point goes to Dietz Dazzle, or at least like the first match in this round, I believe, round 1. That must have been the first match, and so now it's 1-0 for Team Fire. So for the next match, if Team Fire makes another point, or if they're gonna win the next match, then they basically won this round.
Well, let's see. Let's hope that Team Ice will make at least few points. I think they will. I mean, Cassius today came in a very good mood. He was like, "I want to win," like he was being a manly man, and I think he might be in the mood to win. So let's hope that they will be making some points. So this next match is at least juicy.
Amazing, yeah. So
we had few matches on Tuesday, and we did like a practice Czech speaking match, I guess that's what you would call it. And we ended up having matches where we only had 2 matches in each of the games, and it was very overpowering from one side. We always had a match that, like, we had a Pickpocket playing a Triple H, which is the strongest team in the game. And in the second round, we had Pickpocket playing WOW, who are one of the teams that have played the least. So the matches were very unbalanced. But it was actually the second match was not that unbalanced, to be completely honest. So they were doing quite well.
I'm really looking.
Go on.
I'm really looking forward to actually see the next match, because Gegenata is playing in that match. I don't know if you know him as a player, but he's super ambitious as a player. So this team is actually really, really interesting. Cash, Nevan, like Cash that you just mentioned, that we had an interview with also Nevan, and then Gegenata, who is one of my favorite players, definitely. And so that's who we are watching currently. So fingers crossed for Team Ice. They're definitely having a good start on the map. Player 2 is came back from the right side, which is not smart. I don't know why he came back. I think he needed a heal. That was Nevam. He has to hold the right outside. We are seeing Team Fire breaking into the base of Team Ice. Team Ice wasn't able to hold their sides of the map, to hold the towers. As we were talking before, they should hold it all the way outside on the sides, like a tower from the base on 1, 2, 3, 4 that you can see here, and then also the one that goes into the middle, the 5, and then also the 55 right across. These are such important positions to hold. Number 2, Navam, he also knows that. He went back, he got those towers back, but now Dietz Dazzle is coming and trying to get him. Here Giganatai went back trying to heal him. Giganatai is trying to make some room for the team in the middle of the playing field. We're really seeing these Dazzle though to come back, and these Dazzle now got Nevam.
My headphones
So now their side is even more open. They're in an even more vulnerable position than they have been before already. So Giganatai, we're now seeing he tries to get back the left side because the left side is empty. At that same time, Dazzle is breaking into the right side of the base. And Giganatai is now just trying to basically keep the base for them, keep some towers charged up, try to have some breathing room. He's always trying to jump back, heal Cash, trying to jump back to the sides, charge up some towers. Cash is doing a really good job here, also charging up the middle a little bit, trying to go on the side. Giganatai just died on the left side, trying to get some towers back. So now we have Cash being the last player in this Team Ice at the moment, with 3 players in Team Fire. At that point, I would have long died, to be honest, because the chances are so low when you're down so many players, like 1 against 3. It's not a good situation.
So what is the strategy when you are really just kind of on your own?
I would always die to get a new chance, because the earlier you dive and you see you don't have a chance anymore, the more time you have to actually make that next point to be like, okay, let's just do it right this time, rush forward. That's also what Team Ice did. As you see, they charged up both sides, they're holding the sides, they're being aggressive. Team Fire is now completely breaking into the right side though. They got back their right side, but on both sides, they're losing 1 player, so Team Ice has the control over the whole right side with Nevam, and sadly Giganatai got replaced by a bot. On the other side, we still have these Dazzle and Sakutura. They're both doing a great job. They're getting the majority of the map, but that was an amazing shot from Nevam. He now did a really, really amazing move. He got Sakutura, who was probably already thinking that he would win, and that was a great move from Dazzle. He kind of locked Nevam in, and now he's left with the bot. So Dazzle against the bot, that is an interesting situation. It's probably gonna be Dazzle that wins that, but the bots are sometimes interesting. They can do crazy stunts sometimes, but yeah, Dazzle got the bot. That was so pretty clear. That was that was a interesting match. Sadly, Giganatai fell out of the game, and when this happens after 1 minute is already played, you can't do anything. The game has to be finished with a bot, which is very, very unfortunate in this situation. As you can see, the bot can never charge up a field as fast as Giganatai could have done it. As you see here, Cash and Nevam are still holding the field. They can't do it as well, but they had a good start. Team Fire didn't go as aggressive, but we're having now 2 players against 2 players again. Team Ice is still dangerous. They're still making kills. And now we see, actually, it's only Dazzle left. Cash can bring home that point. He can heal the bot. I think he should now go back, heal his bot, kind of.
Dazzle got like really aggressive. Look at him jumping around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's scared now, because this is a situation where he can be crossfired by the bot together with Cash. He's all by himself. The Team Ice has the majority of the map, and now it's the time is over. It was a bit too late. But well done, Cash. That was a great game. That was great to see how you can actually be the dominating team in a constellation that didn't look promising at all.
Let's check out some other matches since this one is over. Can we go back? Can we go back? Can we go back and see another match? Oh, okay. Let's go see, who do we have here? Dash. Let's go see this one actually. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's go see Triple H and WHO. Oh yeah, they're playing.
Oh yeah, that's a new team, right?
This is gonna be a little not necessarily balanced, but let's go see them.
Oh, there's already like the players are already dying on Team Fire. So it's Saldina, only Saldina left on Team Fire. She's or he's in the base. They are in the base. Do you know if that's what pronoun they're
I got some.
using?
Oh, it's him. It's him. Yes.
Him.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got some pizza delivery over here. Thank you. I'll have some afterwards. But, oh my God, there was some food falling over here, so I'll get back to it in a moment, okay? Teraz určitě. Děkujem. So they got out too. Do you think they have another match? Because they seem like they've been playing for a bit though. Let's see. Oh, they do have a one more match then, right? You can see the matches too, right?
I can see the match. Yeah,
Okay.
I can see the match, but I just see that Team Ice won this won this match.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many matches they already played. They're still in round 1, obviously, but it might be that they already have played, that this was their second
Yes.
match and they therefore just finished their second match, and probably Team Ice won both of those matches. When you look at this, these numbers here, 0 against 6 clearly shows that Team Ice is the stronger team, especially
100%.
as we know that Team Fire is a newbie team. So I do believe this round goes to Team Ice in this case,
100%.
and
Okay.
therefore, like we could quickly just
Oh, they're playing one more.
tell. Oh, they're
Yeah.
playing one more, yeah.
I'm actually pretty impressed that they're playing one more. I mean, because you know they're one of the, it's one of the strongest teams slash one of the weakest teams. So well, I don't want
Yeah,
to say
but
weakest team, one of the less experienced teams. So
Yeah. And actually, it's really good if you're less experienced and you have the opportunity to play against a stronger team. These are your best training opportunities. I very much do miss the times when we played the 4 against 4s once a week against teams that we couldn't beat usually. And we were always getting trashed and it was always hard, but we learned a lot. Like when you're really confronted with really, really strong teams that can just beat you every time. And I mean, beat me, HHH, JT, and back then Mr. Q.
oh,
And
look at the
so
team fire now.
we were a really strong team, but we were getting smashed every time by one of the teams
Getting so
playing in the
angry over there.
beginning,
Here.
Team Gravity. Yeah, so HHH is the last one standing.
So tell
yeah,
me,
we see this a lot
Yeah.
here. If there's really, really strong people in a team, then they can make the difference in the game mode elimination because they have so much experience how not to die that they can just make it. And HHH is, in my opinion, the strongest player here on the field. So
100%.
it doesn't surprise me that he is the last one standing and eliminated basically Team
I think he'll be
Ice by
big time
himself. If you look at the score, there are like 4 scores and 0 outs. That is pretty impressive, but it's also not very surprising.
Yeah. So tell me, do you think that in elimination you are able to get more points in as of a difference than in I don't know, in the dead match modes?
No. Actually, I would say less. If you look at it from that perspective, that in a deathmatch you get a point for every kill. Here you can only get a point for every, like, if it's a team of 3 players, for every 3 kills. So in theory, no. But of course, if it's a deathmatch and the teams are very even, there might not be that much of a difference possible. Various what we're seeing here with elimination, but very different team strengths. We're seeing the opposite. We're seeing very high point differences, which is normally not the case.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Do you wanna? Is there somebody else that you would wanna check out?
Yeah, so there's a couple more people playing right now. We have Pickpock versus a Check Saber, and that is Roseman that would open the lobby. I would find that actually interesting.
Let's go see somebody else. So what's up in my mouse?
Yeah, I haven't seen Pickpock play
it's not
for
on.
a while.
Is it on? Oh, where is it?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
you have to click OK.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. And let's go to
No, yeah, you
cool, cool,
just
cool.
flip.
So which one are we looking at?
Okay, so there's no Roseman lobby open, so maybe let's look at JT.
Oh, let's go. Let's go roll JT.
Yeah, so that is Team MOD versus Rush Mid, which actually
They're
the
just waiting.
lobby. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that the lobby should have actually been opened by Patch from Rush Mid.
Yeah, right.
So he's probably not in there currently. But yeah, we have playing today. When I look at the rounds table, we have Team WoW versus Policeman, which we were just watching. Then we have Pickpock's team versus Check Saber, where Roseman apparently opened the lobby. Then we have Riot Taggers versus Overkill, which we were watching all matches of the first round before. With Dietz Dazzle being the captain of Team Fire and winning that. And the last team that is basically playing is partly here in this lobby, I believe, Team MOD and Rush versus Rush Schmidt. And in that case, Patch should have opened the lobby, but I think we went into the lobby that JT opened. Maybe JT had a confusion there, and actually Patch should have opened the lobby.
Okay, let's go check out to change the lobbies. Okay, let's change the lobbies again. Let's go see what do we have exciting going on over here.
Otherwise, we would also have time for a commercial break, I guess, if we want to.
We actually have. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about the VR nerds. These boys from Germany have created a game that would fit painless paintball kind of matches. So that's what we are doing now, and these guys are selling the game on the stream, and you guys can get it there for like $13.99 I think right now. So go get it, and we will have another tournament right after this one ends, which we have 3 more weeks to go, and after that we will be having 4 to 4. So there will be more players, more juice, more gossips, and more drama. Definitely on the Czech streams, because Simon is gonna be on the Czech stream, so they'll be having a lot of drama. We will try to avoid
It's
it
really
and keep it in the
fun.
sporty ideas. All right.
I have to say, I really enjoy the Czech vibes there. It's really, really fun to do this with you, to see like all that enthusiasm that's there. It's really cool.
Right. All right. We'll be going for a commercial break, and we'll see you in a bit. All right. Že by to mala byť komentátorka. People are saying that I should be a commentator. Seems like a dream right now. I think we are going live, so I'm gonna welcome everyone to the VR Play Park again. This stream is brought to you by VR Play Park again and VR Nerds, the makers of this wonderful game that the tournament is in. We will be waiting for Ruth today, and I wanted to introduce you guys to the person that we will be introducing and interviewing today. So it's a Pickpock. You might have seen him on a Tuesday stream. Hello, Ruth. Hi. So we'll be seeing Pickpock. It's a team from Israel, and actually, let's go watch their match right now.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm checking if they have. Patch have not opened. Yeah, they're. Oh, okay. It's about to start right now, so this will be very
exactly
juicy.
right in time. Let's jump in there. That's fun because Patch we already had an interview with, so we know already a little bit about him. And Pickpock we're gonna get the chance to talk to today. Very cool. Looking forward to that. So what we're seeing here is actually Team Fire doing a great job at like owning the map in no time. Team Ice has a bit of a harder time, kind of losing their whole left side. We're with Team Fire currently. Who are we watching at the moment? I can't really see the name tag. Patch. We're watching Patch.
Yeah, it's Patch versus Pickpock.
Yeah, exactly. So Patch is really doing a great job here at like just going back and forth throughout the map. They are owning the whole middle area, which gives them a great opportunity to just jump back and forth. But they lost the Red Devil, and the Red Devil got killed. So even if they are seemingly having an advantage on the map, they are losing a lot of position now. Team Ice is really pushing forward. They kind of sorted themselves and they put all their attention on the wings on the sides of Rick and doing a great job at like jumping back and forth, not getting killed, healing each other. Like Pickpock is like getting a heal right now, and he's going forward. He's pushing down the left side, and he's pushing into Team Fire's base. That can be very tricky now. Mid Grisaldi is like going back there. Pickpock nearly is dead. He has to go back for a heal right now. Super important as this is elimination, and we know if he's gonna get one more shot at the moment, he's gonna be dead.
And healed. Look at him getting healed.
That exactly. They're in the base getting the heal. Team Fire needed that healing too. They also paired up, and now it's really about they widened the field. Team Ice did that really well. They widened the field, but now Pickpock got killed. So that's a very tough situation now for Team Ice that seemed like to have a really great and strong comeback. They're now down to one player, Rorschach in the middle. Sitting in the base, basically. I think he's just trying to make this a tie, probably.
Honestly, this match could have been pretty tied. Like,
it was a very exciting match. Yeah. In the beginning,
go on.
In the beginning, Team Fire was like all out, and they're doing this again. They have a great team, like a great game with rushing forward. Team Ice is very good though to at least widen the field, go forward on the sides. And Team Ice made a comeback like around in the middle of the match that I didn't expect at all to see. Team Ice, we're seeing now also Shivero on the right side. He managed to charge up the 55. The towers all the way on the sides and the corners. These are really important towers to have, and we're seeing that same thing. Like the Team Fire is breaking through. I'm the Red Devil is breaking through on the right side, going forward towards Team Ice's base. They're charging up the towers on the right side, crossfiring Pickpock. They're trying to get Pickpock to go back to the base. They got the whole right side. Both teams have all players still, but we're definitely seeing Team Fire advance heavily on the map. Pickpock is being push back into the base. He's trying now to get back the left side again to charge up some towers on the left side. Team Fire is pushing against that. And now Shivero from Team Ice got killed. So we're seeing Team Fire having the upper hand in terms of players and in terms of the map. So we're seeing also now player 2, I'm the Red Devil, he locked in Pickpock. And then mid Grisaldi and I'm the Red Devil crossfired Pickpock in the corner after locking him in. That was a very, very dangerous situation. That was really well played by Team Fire. And now we're seeing they are going back to the base, crossfiring the last player and making that point very solid, very really solid
Sorry,
win.
return. So well, I'm actually pretty surprised that Pickpock is now trying to get more towers and is not playing a little more aggressively, and that they are not.
I think they're doing that now. I think
Yeah.
right now they're trying to just go all forward, play all aggressive, but that was the time wasn't there anymore. I think in the last thing you saw it, like they just went forward. But the time wasn't there. I mean, elimination, that second point, they could have made it theoretically. It was fairly close. It wasn't unthinkable that they could have made the second point, Pickpock in that second match. It's just that, yeah,
100%.
Pet Fetch was really good. Team Fire was the better team. They did a better job getting the map from the beginning. You always saw they had the majority of the map, and they very often did a first kill, or at least had the majority of players on the field as well.
I mean, as of a ranking goes, a Patch is in the winning team of the tournament right now. So, the team and team Pickpock has they are now doing as great as they could, and I am a strong believer in their full potential. I think that they could get ranked a little bit better, but I think it's just because of like the lack of trainings and yes.
No matter with the cancel,
being
just the
like-
X. Or then if that doesn't work,
Okay.
then let's just wait a bit.
Do you want to see JT? Let's go see JT. That's gonna be an interesting game.
For sure. So the match we just watched, that was all the matches they played, right? Like that was
Yes.
two
I mean,
matches.
I think
and
so.
They
If-
didn't play that well.
Since they didn't win since they didn't
Yeah.
get a point, they will have to. That will be the end.
They
of
probably
them.
didn't play another one. Yeah.
This oh yeah, here is the ranking. You see, but this is the Patch and a Pickpock team. The rankings look a little bit weird, but let's go see what's up. Ah, okay. There's a lot of Spanish swearing behind me, which is interesting that I can hear it even with the headphones on.
Yeah. So yeah, we.
Okay, let's go see Selena over here. How are these boys doing? I'm actually sometimes pretty impressed. Like, I'm actually very impressed that they did so well with the Triple H team because of the differences in the experience. So yeah, now they're playing with Trinity and Nevin. So let's see.
So this is a team overkill against Team Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So we're with Giganatai at the moment. So maybe let's look at the I would say newbies. Let's look maybe at Saldina. Would be interesting to see like how they're playing, how they're getting along with the game mode. I think you're just gonna click on the name or on the icon of the player name to basically.
Okay. So why are we playing?
Switch on.
Okay. I'm learning a new thing every day.
Yeah. So if you click on the player name of Saldina, you would get to this certain.
Well, let's wait for a new round. Is it end of the game?
Exactly.
It is end of the game. So how do you think it works
that
with
was a clear win.
Yeah. Unfortunately, actually. So Team Fire actually came in today a little bit earlier to get started and get in the spirit and, practice and everything. So I was hoping that they would be doing quite well. And they're doing quite well, they're doing quite well. Okay.
It reacts like you just click once. I know, like I know the impatience. I'm like also a person that clicks often, but this is like it's still I think in an early version, like beta version or something. So it always takes a little bit of time until this reacts.
This is how I feel like every now and then. I feel like I'm not a woman in tech because I have zero patience. I have zero patience for this kind of stuff.
That's
And
fine. You don't need
yeah,
to have patience. Only for some tasks, but not everyone.
that's
Every
true.
task requires patience.
I mean, I have been working in hospitality, and with drunk people, you have to have patience too.
Very much.
But
Yeah,
they're my
I
favorite.
couldn't do it.
They're, it depends. It depends whether you have nice ones and not.
Yeah,
Which
that's
one would
true.
you like to watch today? We have watched
Well,
one of the matches that we
I
needed to.
mean, I think that we should still go to Patch lobby if this is open
Okay.
because it looks like they're playing another game, and I would definitely like to see Pick Puck Puck playing if there's an opportunity to do that. Um, Otherwise, we could also watch Rush Mid again. Oh, which is this? Yeah, which are these
Yeah.
people, right? Like
Yeah, it is.
Patch, I'm the Red Devil, and they're playing another game.
Mhm.
So this is one more round actually of the game we were just watching before, and so what we're seeing right here is that this time Team Ice is leading. So Pick Puck Puck.
I
And
am on
now
the
that
tie
was the
already.
tie.
I'm already
We
on the
just
tie.
had
I'm like,
maybe we're not good luck. Honestly, every time we're there, Team Ice is making a point.
hmm.
So, but that is definitely a tie instead of what we saw
Yes.
before,
Puck is
at
out.
least so far, because what we're seeing here is actually Team Ice going down to one player, whereas Team Fire
Yes.
has 3 players on the field. And I think they're determined in these last 20 seconds to just knock
Gonna be
out
able to hide.
Rorschach so they
Oh,
can
come on.
gain another win, so they can actually make another point. So Rorschach is like,
He
as
needs
you
to
see
hide
now,
now.
like just jumping in the base from tower to tower, and he got eliminated. And now they basically won because these couple of seconds, it's not possible to make
It's a
another
little
point.
bitter. A little bitter.
That means, yeah, that was very interesting to jump
Mm.
in there in the couple of last seconds, seeing Team Ice go from leading 1-0 towards losing 1-2 in like seconds. What was
Yes.
it, like 10, 20, 30 seconds or
I thought it
something?
hit a little bit more, but yes, it's very, very possible. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I love these shots. I honestly, my favorite time in this game is in the lobby because otherwise I'm mostly losing. So yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, are they playing?
Yeah, when are we gonna play together actually?
I hope soon.
Would you wanna
I
play tomorrow?
Yes, I think so. I would be available. Hmm.
Cool.
Okay, yes. Let's
Everyone
mash up.
else, let us know in the comments what time you would be available so we can
Please.
schedule playtimes together.
I got messages from this Dazzle who is sending me the reports of the first match. Who were they playing with? Yeah, they were playing with Janati. Hinati. I tried to interview him on Saturday Eve, but he said that he's going on a trip with his wife. So you play with both of them, right? They are like really into the game and into playing this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so Izzy, she or Lady Centuri actually,
Okay.
she's super cool. We actually wanted to play I think Wednesdays and Fridays most of the
Okay.
time, but we don't make it every week. So yeah, but she's super cool, and Giganatai is super cool. Pick Puck Puck is super cool as well. I'm excited actually to talk to him later and ask him if he still needs this Behaptics vest ordered, because I still didn't get an answer from him in the
Oh, no
Discord.
answer. Do you play with the West?
Not that much actually, because I'm sweating a lot. But what is very cool is actually you can use it for music as well. So you feel the music on your body. Like if you want to
Really?
dance in VR. So, yeah.
I'm a club person, so you know it doesn't happen to me very often. But I have had that experience that actually in Sao Paulo I went to a club and they are known to have one of the best sound system in the world, and that was the one and only time that I actually felt the music. So this sounds
Mhm.
really cool, and I would love to
Um,
implement it.
yeah, actually, before I was living in Montreal, I was living in Berlin, and there's a lot of great clubs with great music systems, and you definitely feel the music. And so
That would be
I
dope.
really, really love this device. And I also go clubbing in VR chat since recently.
Where did you go?
So,
Sorry.
VR chat.
So does it is it like an actual party in VR?
Yeah, yeah, it's like DJs playing, and there's like different clubs. So you can basically, yeah, check out like different artists that you like. So at the moment, there's the Mus tour. So Mus is this
Okay.
electronic, like drum and bass music artist. And so yeah, you basically he's playing in a different club every weekend. So last weekend was a Tube Club. I was there, but the frame rate was really low because there were so many people.
That is super
Um,
cool. This
it's
was
really
honestly
fun.
like
Yeah.
in the beginning of the pandemic. This was like the one thing that I was like, we need to start doing this. It would help the sales of the headsets and all of this. It's safe. It's you know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really dope.
And I have a full body tracking.
Like you
You
have
know, I
like a
have the
full.
fitness gear, like it's Vive trackers, but I use them like on my feet. Like I strap them basically on my feet like this. I don't know if you see it. Like I'm
Yeah,
not sure
yeah,
what the
hundred
color of this
percent.
was. And I use this. I think I showed that already at one point. I use this for hip tracking,
Okay.
and then I have the headset and the hands, and that way you can actually, yeah, full
That is
body
super
track
cool.
them.
That is like
It's really fun.
absolutely amazing. I did few Berlin parties through like live cam and like through Zoom or something like that. Like I think KitKat and few Berlin clubs where you know like they would have an event where you know people would dance and everything, and it was absolutely wonderful. Mainly during those like 2 months when I was sitting on my ass at home, drinking by myself all the time. So that was really nice.
Nice,
So yeah,
very cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let's try to connect to Pickbook Pack and let's have a commercial break to get that going. Yeah.
super cool. See you in a bit.
Okay. See you in a bit. Commercial break. Yes.
Three, two, one.
experience. And hello, everyone. Look who I got here.
Hello guys.
Super
Catch here.
exciting. We are waiting for Pickpock to get connected, and meanwhile, we are using Kasha over here to hear actually just me. Do you want one of these my
We
headphone
tried that last
thingy?
time and it didn't work.
We can.
so
I mean, we can kind of try.
try
We
that
can
out,
kind of
okay.
try. Can you
Sarah, can you hear us?
can you say something?
Yeah, I can hear you.
can
Yeah,
hear
can
us,
you hear
can
me?
Can you hear it at least a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, you can hear. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Kasha, tell us a little bit about your game today.
We had two games.
You
The
might
first
have to
game
get
we
a little
were
bit closer.
it was quite like aggressive. So somehow on the second match we were playing, we were down already on the first match. On the second match, our captain fell. His computer crashed. So unfortunately, we had to play 2 against 3, and it was just not enough. And at the end of the day, so we catch the first L for the first turn for the first game, and by the second game we did pretty well. Our star player Nebem killed it, averaging
Yeah.
a KD of like wow, like I don't know, something like around 17-1 KD could be, because I don't think he died at all. So it was like a
He's
proper
connecting.
KD of 17 kills, 0 deaths. So definitely the second match was amazing. It was good team. We managed to get 3 more points up, and yeah,
Sure.
we got this.
Yeah.
So we're still in the game.
Honestly, that second one, that was insane. Like how Nevin made it till the end with the bot, and it was really close. Like he nearly got beat Cecil, in my opinion. Like we were watching it and we were like, really, like what
Oh,
the hell is
definitely.
happening? It was so exciting. I would have wished in that moment so much that he would make it, just because it's such an underdog move. Super cool.
Like, yeah, I guess it was a great match. Did you watch the match of JT now before?
No,
No,
no, we didn't get to
Ah,
JT's lobby somehow. I think we
Aha.
tried.
no, but
I don't know
they were
what
streaming it.
happened in
They were
here.
streaming it, but on Twitch on the other side on the Shake channel. So
Ah.
that's what I saw, and I from what I saw is that JT, I think he got killed on the last 10 seconds, and Triple H took the match, I think.
Oh, nice. Oh, that
Uh,
would have been an exciting game to watch.
Exactly, it was definitely an exciting man.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, we somehow didn't get in, probably because you can only have one broadcaster per match.
Exactly,
and
that's
why we didn't stream the
Hold on,
same
okay,
thing.
and
Yeah,
then
so
disconnect through.
No, well, it happens. But I guess we still got some good games ahead of on the next couple of weeks. Well, definitely, this will be
yeah,
my last week for now until I come back from Mexico. So definitely, guys, I'll miss it. But our Nicolaus will be substituting me. He's our substitute top player, one of the top of the league. So you won't be missing any further action than what you saw today.
nice,
Okay.
very cool.
I'm gonna kick you out right now.
Actually,
kick you out
then
right
you're
now.
way
Huh?
closer.
I'll be kicking you out right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, of course, you
Yes,
can take it.
because
My
is there a
side.
message that you would want to send to Pickpock? You don't need this, honey,
No,
right now.
I don't think so.
You don't want to tell him anything in person?
To Pickpook Pack?
Yes.
Why?
Because
So
we
you're
are
gonna play
about.
right now?
Yeah, we
Oh,
will have
Pickpook
the
Pack,
interview with him.
I wish you a nice game, or I wish if you had a game already today. Hope it went well, and see you next time maybe in the field.
Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
today.
Thank you, Paulina, for
And
having me again.
Of course, you are a lifesaver as
Oh,
always.
definitely.
And enjoy Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, I will have to kick you
That's
out
it.
of here because we will need a mic. And Ruth, I think we will have to say goodbye because of a technical. Oh, I'm getting a little undressed in front of a camera right now.
To spend the time. I'm very happy I'm able to comment on the matches, and to comment on the team's moves and their gameplay. And as always, if you have some feedback on how I can improve that, what you like to hear more of, what you like to hear less of, what you think I could do better, please let me know in the comments. That would be really nice. And otherwise, yeah, I'm looking forward to next time. See you soon, and yeah, have fun with Pickpock. Let him know
Thank
if
you.
he still wants a Be Haptics Vest ordered from Canada. I can help him out with that.
I'm writing it down right now so I don't forget. Thank you so much, and I'll hopefully will hear from you tomorrow so we can play. And I will be seeing you on the next week's stream. And definitely, everybody, let us know if you have any questions for Ruth. Bye. Have a fun meeting today. Enjoy. And so we are currently calling people back. We can.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Okay, we are about to start. So, hello, I have a pickpock pug over here on the
Hello.
big screen right there. Well, so you're calling us from Israel, right?
Right.
So, where in Israel are you based?
Near Tel Aviv,
Oh, that's
small
very,
city called Bet Yam. Yeah,
that's very exciting. How was your holiday last week?
it was good actually. I was in a wedding. It was a very nice wedding of a
Okay.
close friend.
That's super cool. So I have a few questions. Well, I actually have a question from Ruth, who is asking whether you are still interested in a haptic vest.
I don't know actually. I need to test it myself. I have a friend who just got it, and I want to come on over and check it out before I invest in like I don't know how much is it, like $400, something like that.
This
invest.
money is something that you have to talk to her about. But from what I know of, you can come to Prague and you can come and try it at VR Play Park. We would love to welcome you because you've been in cooperation with us and with our teams for a while. So that would be wonderful if you would be able to come here for a little vacay. Are you planning on
I would
coming
love
to
that.
Prague? Yeah.
Yeah, me and my wife are waiting to go back to Prague again. We were there like about 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
before the COVID started, actually, right when the COVID started,
Mm-hmm.
March last year. That's when we were there last. Actually got married. Was a very nice vacation. And then COVID began.
Okay. That sounds really fun. So tell us a little bit about how you were introduced to Tower Tag.
Actually, I went to an arcade in Israel, Tower Tech Arcade,
Mm-hmm.
in Rehovot with some friends, and I just absolutely fell in love with the game, like on the first time. And I thought to myself, I want to have this game at my place. And the moment it came out on Steam, I'm like, that's it, I'm hooked.
So how long have you been playing for?
Since the release of the game, somewhere last year, when was it? April, May,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. So what is your playtime?
My playtime, wow, that's a hard question, but I think around 130 hours.
Okay. That's pretty decent. I know that the guys here, I mean, well, JT actually he is over like 200 hours, but it shows in his aggressivity mainly. So yeah, that's what's up. But I think you guys are doing a very good job. Tell me about your the today's game. How do you feel about it? You guys got a point today, right?
Yeah, we got points today. Shuero and Rorschach were amazing. They were both on point.
Mm-hmm.
Shuero brought us the win on the first match and also the second. And in the third and fourth match against the Patch Patch team, well,
Mm-hmm.
they are a strong team, much
They're a
stronger than
very
us
strong
currently,
team.
but
I
we
mean,
are getting
currently they're
better.
the winning team, so it's a hard
Yeah.
win. But you guys did very well. We watched you the whole time, so I'll definitely go
Cool,
back to the
cool.
stream and kind of check it out. Oh,
Definitely, that's what I always do. After every match, I watch the streams because there is a lot you can learn about how other players move, how different teams work together. Uh, lots of information.
so do you guys go after the matches to the streams and check the videos and work on the tactics and everything?
Yeah, definitely. I always try to come up with a tactic before the match, like day two before the match, and I just write everything down and say, let's try this or let's try something else. And also, we try to train like an hour before the match actually starts, so we can have some time to practice.
Okay. So do you mostly play with your team? You are actually a part of the Israel Raccoons. What is the actual name for it?
Yeah, Izerkons.
Is
We
Raccoons?
began as 4 members.
Mm-hmm.
One of us stopped playing midway, and we got Udi to replace him.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have Serial
She's very
Killer and
nice.
Divine. And the four of us are quite a very good team, very strong team.
Yes.
Me and Divine also played in the Deuce Cup, and we finished second place. It was a very exciting
Congratulations.
cup. Yeah, it was very fun, and I just wish for the next tournament of 4 versus 4, which you said will be the next
Mm-hmm.
one, where we will be able to play again together.
Yeah, I hope so too. Honestly, it seems like you guys need the four people. I think you have a very good strategy for your games. Even though I don't know that much about the games, but from what I've seen, I think you guys have a very good spirit and you guys have a very good strategy for it. So I think you guys will be doing great in that.
Yeah,
I'm not
trying to
sure.
do our best.
100%. So, tell me about how do you feel about the Tag community? How is it in Israel?
In Israel, the community is very small, actually. We try to make it bigger. One of the first team members of Israel's called Green,
Mm-hmm.
Eli Green, tried to gather as many players as possible. At some point, there were around 50 players from Israel,
Hmm.
and unfortunately, it died rather quickly because people moved on to other games, and not many people in Israel really like to play competitive.
Hmm.
And this game is mainly competitive. That's all the game is about.
That is very true.
So yeah, the hype died down rather quickly, but we stayed, and I'm here for the long run.
That is very good. I mean, we are trying to build a community in Czech Republic, and what I personally like about the virtual reality gaming and esports is that you can really play it internationally, and no rules of places and time and anything applies. The time is the important thing. Yeah, that does apply, unfortunately, but it does really. It is quite, I wouldn't say inclusive because it is still a little pricey to get headsets and everything. But as of being from places and stuff, I think it's very well done. Also, during the pandemic, this was probably the only sport that you were able to do. So, yeah, that's
Definitely, that was my main sport. That is still my main sport.
it is your main sport.
Yeah.
That's super dope. Um, so would you like to share some strategy or some tricks or, tips and tricks for the newcomers and the new players?
Move a lot. This is not a standing game. This is not a game where you stand and shoot. This is a game where you mainly move and need to stay behind cover and only then shoot. Less focus on aiming, just shoot from your hip and move a lot. Move as much as you can because if you move, you cannot get killed. If you stay in place, you get shot and that's it.
That is very true. That is very true. Um, okay. Is there something else that you would want to ask us as the organizers?
No, I'm just really enjoying everything that you do. I really appreciate it as part of the community. It's very nice, and I'm not taking it for granted. I really don't know if we would have any other tournaments if not for you guys.
Hmm.
And keep up doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we can possibly leave it over here. It's supposed to be a very short interview. We really love that you were super willing to do this, and that you were very, very quick to react. Actually, I do have one more question. How do you feel
Sure.
about esports being in the Olympics and other, like international competitions,
Well,
and like
I don't know
Tag
if it
being
will
there?
ever reach the Olympics, but if it will, I might have a chance to be in the Olympics.
That would be absolutely wonderful. I mean, we would love that. Yeah, honestly, we are really trying to just grow the community, whether in Czech Republic or overall in Europe and other parts of the world. It seems to be a little not necessarily super easy. Actually, tell me, how many female players do you know? Female players of Tower Tag, except
Are,
Root.
are you playing?
I have played multiple times. I'm not necessarily the most competitive side, but I'm here. I have a job in here, so I would like to present myself as a woman in tech right now, and I would love to be
Okay.
supporting it. And I love, the whole encouragement and the female players and so on. But I
So,
am lacking people to support.
so if it's including you, then I know two women playing this game.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only you and Root, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Okay. It's actually Jadenati's wife is playing too. And she's
Oh,
supposed to be
right.
actually
I forgot. I forgot. Right. We played against them. They were a very
three.
good team together. They should play together more.
Yes.
Definitely should.
Yes. What about your wife? Why? How come she doesn't play?
Oh, I'm very much trying to get her to play Tower Tag, and I'm waiting for the Quest version
Hmm.
for us to play together because currently we have only one gaming PC, and one gaming PC is only one player, and the current market is not letting us buy another
Yeah.
gaming PC even if we wanted to. So we just need to wait patiently till the Quest version will.
Okay. Well, me and Rude will be playing one of these days, so you could get her included, and I'll be definitely texting you about having her play. if she's willing to try.
Awesome.
That would be absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you,
And
Phil. It was my pleasure.
I'm sure you have already sent me all the screenshots that I needed to count your points.
Yes, right away.
And I'll be hearing from you, and you'll be hearing from me very, very shortly.
Great, great. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much. You have a good evening too.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Well, I will be also saying goodbye shortly. I would just like to encourage all of the female watchers and the female audience to write us and let us know if they're interested in playing. We would like to make a space in the studio for you, and we also will be doing tryouts on Tuesdays and female only events on Wednesdays for the future. You can come and play, and we'll definitely make sure that the pricing is right for everybody who can afford it. And we would love to hear from everyone in the DMs, in the comment sections, and you will definitely see me next Thursday. Bye. Is it over? Do I have to start smiling? Thank you. It wasn't terrible. I encourage all the female players like 18 times.